Special treat for us today on Go Calgary. We're joined by world-renowned violinist Sophie Serafino, of course born in London, raised in Australia, but now calls Calgary home. Tell us a little bit about why Calgary is home for you now.
Well, I came to Calgary almost 4 years ago.
Okay.
I came for love, and well, my husband would say it definitely worked out, but that relationship didn't work out. But while I was here recording my 2 albums, I met someone, and
Wow.
we are now married, and Calgary is home. And so that makes today especially exciting to be able to do this pop-up event, surprise performance for Calgary in advance of the album launch at Royal Oak Audi dealership on Saturday, the 7th of February.
It's amazing. You put on this little show for us today for everyone here at 8th Avenue Place. Everyone was, I think, taken aback by how talented you are and how amazing it sounded. When you talk about the albums, Touch, it's a dual album, Touch and Temptress are the albums. Tell us a little bit about how those albums differ from your last one.
Well, these 2 albums are, I would say they're definitely my best or my favorite work to date. They are a true combination of pop, world music, and all the different sounds I've sort of accumulated as I've traveled around the globe.
Right, okay.
I wrote them in a very quick time space, I guess, writing trips around North America with Dan Hill, Amy Skye, Pavlo guitarist. It was really exciting, and we came up with so much material. I guess it's not usual to come up with 2 albums at once, but they were really in 2 different categories. We wanted to, Touch is really a story, where it's my vocal album. I've got vocal and violin in that, and Temptress is just solo violin, really showing off what I like to do best on stage. So it's very different to what I've done before. Produced by Rob Wells, and it's very exciting to have worked with this team, and I would say it's my Canadian chapter.
Wow, that's we like the sound of that. When you talk about your performances, you're so much more than, I don't want to say so much more than just a violinist, but you really are. It's not just the sounds of the violin we're seeing your personality come across, and so much in the performance. Has that always been the way you tackled your performances?
Well, I guess, I've been playing the violin since I was 3, and I've studied classically for many years, and I was always the naughty one that would wander around on stage and in class, and my teacher would be like, "Hey, what are you doing? Get back here, keep still." And I guess, now having taught lots of students, I can imagine how annoying that must have been, but I've always done that, and I guess I feel, I love to tell a story, and it just so happens that I play the violin. So
that's a perfect way to describe it.
Yeah.
When we talk about the show that will be happening on February 7th, what can people expect at that show?
It's a brand new show. I've never, every piece is brand new. It's all music from the new albums. We've got dancers. We have guest artists from Mount Royal Conservatorium, including guitarist Murray Vischer and pianist Suzanne Ruberg-Gordon, and Stephanie Dawn, a great female percussionist and drummer Celine Yohemis, and it's going to be a very interesting combination of elements.
And if I know you, there will be some awesome costumes, hairstyles. You'll go all out.
Absolutely. I've got Sam from Hair Booth doing my hair, and Marcina King, who's a Paul Hardy protege, is making my dresses. I'm very excited, and you would know Marcina from Hot Truth. Yeah, so it's going to be very exciting.
If you, if people want more information on the show on the February 7th, how to get tickets, what's the best place for them to do that?
SophieSerafino.com. There are tickets on Eventbrite. We have a number of, I think, VIP packages and general admission, and of course we have our special guests. So
wonderful. Yeah. Thanks for doing this today, Sophie.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
You're very welcome. Sophie Serafino right here on Go Calgary. Make sure you get some more information at SophieSerafino.com all about the Crystal Violin. We're back with more right after this.